Good day, my friends. A miraculous testimony here, saved by prayer and a cloud. It was March 1945. I was 24 years old and a member of the US Army. We were making our way through dense woods in the German Rhineland. Our objective was to reach and take the town Osnabrück, where a factory was producing products for war. We approached a large stone house behind which were huddled a handful of wounded, bleeding soldiers who had tried to cross a clearing but had failed. Before us stretched out 200 yards of open ground, bordered on the far side by thick woods. As the first of us appeared on the edge of the clearing, there was gunfire from the German machine gun. To cross this field meant suicide, but we had no choice. I dropped to my knees. God, I pleaded desperately. You have got to do something. Please do something. Moments later, the order was given to advance. But just before I stepped out from the cover, I glanced to the left and I stopped and stared in amazement. A white cloud, a long, fluffy white cloud, had appeared out of nowhere. It dropped from over the trees and covered the area we were to cross. The German line of fire was obscured. All of us bolted into the clearing and raced to the other side. The instant the last man reached the safety, the cloud vanished. The enemy, apparently thinking we were still pinned down behind the stone house on the other side, must have radioed for artillery, as moments later the stone building we had all been hiding behind was destroyed, blown to bits. The cloud which had appeared from nowhere had saved our lives. 2 weeks later, in eastern Germany, a letter arrived from my mother back in Dallas. The letter contained the words that sent a shiver down my spine. Do you remember Mrs. Tankersley from our church? She said the Lord had awakened her in the night before at 1 a.m. and told her Spencer January is in serious trouble. Get up and pray for him. My mother went on to explain that Mrs. Tankersley had interceded for me in prayer until 6 a.m. when she had to go to work. She told me that the last thing she had prayed before getting to her knees was, and here I paused to catch my breath, he said, Lord, whatever danger Spencer is in, just cover him with a cloud. I sat there for a long time holding the letter in my trembling hands. My mind raced, quickly calculating. Yes, the day and the hours Mrs. Tankersley would have indeed corresponded with the time that we were approaching the clearing. For the past 52 years, I have gotten up early every morning to pray for others. I am convinced there is no substitute for the power of prayer and its ability to comfort and sustain others, even those facing the valley of the shadow of death. Spencer January. God bless, my friends.